Hello, this video is part of the LifeWorks series. LifeWorks is a way of helping us get in shape and stay in shape as a Christian. This particular video is in the LifeSHAPE series. The LifeSHAPE of a follower of Jesus is marked by 6 distinct but related themes. They are trust, obedience, contentment, gratitude, courage, and generosity. These 6 things take a lifetime to master, but this is a shape of life like Jesus' own life, and therefore a pattern for our own. This short video introduces the LifeSHAPE theme of trust. Our core Bible passage in LifeWorks is taken from Jeremiah, and it starts like this: "Blessed are those who trust in the Lord." It goes on to say that people who trust in the Lord will have lives that are exceptionally resilient, and they will have never-ending resources to live by. They're described as being like trees planted alongside a riverbank. Their leaves never wither, even in seasons of drought, and they never stop producing fruit. It's a picture of life and health that can stay strong even when things around it are falling apart. And it all starts with trust in God. So what does it mean to trust in the Lord? Well, simply to trust in the Lord is to believe that God is capable of providing for my life and of guiding me through it. Trust says God is able. The Bible contrasts trusting God with trusting myself. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 says this: "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not depend on your own understanding." Trust believes that God is able to provide and to guide me better than I could do if left to my own devices. Trust says that I can trust Jesus for my salvation. I don't have to work my way into God's good books because Jesus has already written my name there. All I have to do is to trust that that is so. Trust says that I can trust Jesus for provision. Jesus told his disciples to think about the world around them. Think about how the birds get their food. Think about how those beautiful wild flowers get their beauty. He pointed out that it was not by worrying about those things or by planning those things into being, but they were beautiful and they were fed because God cared for them and he was able to provide for them. And Jesus said, if God cares so wonderfully for wild flowers that are here today and thrown into the fire tomorrow, he will certainly care for you. And then he asked, why do you have so little trust? So trust is about trusting for our salvation. It's about trusting for God's provision. And it's also about trusting God for direction. One of the great gifts of being a Christian is that we have a trustworthy guide for our lives. All of the puzzling and important decisions that we have to make about life, we can submit to God and trust him. How to handle our relationships, how to handle our money and finances, how to handle our sexuality, how to handle our work, how to handle our ambitions. The list is endless, the decisions we have to make. But the good news for us as Christians is that we do not have to make those decisions by ourselves. God has wisdom to match every decision that I need to make. All I have to do is to trust that his wisdom is trustworthy. The fruit of trust is freedom from anxiety. Because I can trust God for my salvation, for provision, for direction, then I am released from anxiety about those things. Jesus said in John 14, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and also in me." Trust is the antidote to the anxiety that comes when we think we are responsible for working things out for ourselves. Think of a child about to go on a long car journey. That child may know that she's off on holiday. Mum and Dad have told her that that's where they're going. And as they strap her into the child's seat, she's just confident that the seaside's on its way. Small children tend not to ask things like, have you checked the oil in the engine? Have you locked the front door? Do you know the route? Have you remembered your wallet? Can we actually afford to pay for this holiday and still pay for the bills when we get back? And so on. All of the what ifs and the anxieties around planning life are not part of the child's worldview at that moment. They're free from anxiety because they have a simple, childlike trust that mum or dad have got it all covered and that whatever comes, it will be okay. And that's the level of trust that we're invited to as Christians, a childlike trust. Jesus has this life journey covered. I can trust him, and whatever comes, it'll be okay. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean to your own understanding.
Your grace will be enough when my eyes can't see what you have prepared for me. Your grace will be enough. And strength is rising as I wait patiently. Your words, they comfort me. Strength is rising. Lift up your heads, you weary souls. Our God is not done yet. Our King will come with the morning light, bringing joy to the darkest of night. Carry on, all you pilgrims. Don't lose heart, for the journey is long. At the end of your wanderings, lift your hands and bless the Lord. Carry on, all you pilgrims. Don't lose heart, his strength will still come. At the end of your wanderings, you'll see the grace that he giveth and giveth.